Hey there, everybody. Pete Pardo here from Sea of Tranquility. Welcome to pick number 15 of my favorite 31 hard rock and heavy metal albums of the 70s countdown. We've been doing it here each and every day in July 2023. 31 days in the month. Our 31 favorite hard rock and metal, the heavy stuff, the hard rock and stuff of the 70s. I have limited myself to only two picks from any one band. Try to squeeze as much in here as possible today. We're taking a look at the sixth studio album from this band, released March 26, 1976, recorded at Ramport Studios in London, England, produced by John Alcock for Mercury Records in the US, Vertigo Records everywhere else. You got a little Irish in you? Jailbreak by Thin Lizzy. Yes, indeedy. You knew Thin Lizzy would be coming up at some point here during the month, right? Number 15, that's right. I am a big fan of this album. It's like, I have for the last, decade or two. I always keep switching my favorite Thin Lizzy album. It's either this or Johnny the Fox or Fighting, or, or sometimes Thunder and Lightning, sometimes Black Rose. Generally those albums, though. Sometimes Bad Reputation. But more often than not, Jailbreak seems to come back. And I know that may seem like kind of the obvious pick, but man, this album has the goods. To me, it just edges out the others. At least it has been for the last couple of years. Although, I think even when I ranked the catalog of Thin Lizzy with Butch Jones 3 years ago, I think Johnny the Fox, if I remember correctly, came in number one for me at the time, I think, but I don't remember correctly. I'd have to go back and rewatch it, but it changes all the time. But it's been Jailbreak for the last at least 2 years or so. Phil Lynott on bass guitar, lead vocals, a little acoustic guitar, Scott Gorham and Brian Robertson lead and rhythm guitars. In my opinion, the best guitar duo together in this band. Don't get me wrong, Gary Moore is one of my all-time favorites. I love John Sykes, but for me in this band, I think the two guys that work the best together were these two dudes. Brian Downey, of course, on drums and percussion with a little bit of keyboards by Tim Hinckley on the album. So, what do we got here? We got a lot of great stuff. How about the title track? Da 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 da, bum 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 bam bum bam. So simple, so effective, amazing title track. Jailbreak is great. Angel from the Coast, terrific, haunting, love it. Running Back, another good rocker from Mr. Phil. Such a great lyricist, such a great kind of creator of melodies and things, right? Romeo and the Lonely Girl, such a charming song, love it. Warriors and side one of the LP, so heavy. Just what a groove. The killer song Warriors is probably a top 5 Thin Lizzy song for me. Excellent. Over on side 2, you got the big huge hit, their only big huge hit, The Boys Are Back in Town. It's great for what it is. It's one of those songs. I was never an enormous fan of The Boys Are Back in Town, and it always pains me that most people, the only, I say most people, I'm the masses, right? People who are not as hip to some of this stuff as we all are. Boys Are Back in Town is the only only song they know by Thin Lizzy, and a lot of times they don't even know who sings it. They just know the song, right? It's a good song. It's probably not even in my top 20 Thin Lizzy songs. So, Fight or Fall, also terrific. Cowboy Song for me is kind of like the unsung gem of this album. I mean, that guitar riff, those harmony guitars, it's so catchy. It's kind of heavy, but also kind of poppy. It's just a great rock song, right? Awesome stuff. And then, of course, my favorite Thin Lizzy song of all time, Emerald. Killer riff. Love all the little changes in the song. The guitar playing is off the charts. That solo from Robbo, just terrific. I mean, to me, there's so many indispensable songs on this album. Boys Are Back in Town notwithstanding. I mean, Jailbreak, Angel from the Coast, Warriors, Cowboy Song, Emerald right there. Top tier. Everything else is really good too. Just love it. Love Phil's vocals. Love everything about this band. I mean, Mr. Downey on drums is an unsung drummer extraordinaire. Right? So yeah, that's my pick for today. Let's look and see what kind of charting stuff we got. Australia, number 51. Canada, Number 5. Sweden, number 21. UK, 10. US Billboard made it to number 18. All right, as far as certifications, Canada, this went gold, 50,000 units sold. UK, gold, 100,000 units sold. United States, gold, 500,000 units sold, their biggest seller. All right, as far as the singles, let's see. The Boys Are Back in Town made it to number 8 in Canada. Number 1 in Ireland, not surprising. UK, number 8. US Billboard Top 100, number 12. Pretty cool. So that is my pick for today. Pick number 15, Little Thin Lizzy. Some of you may be like, Pete, your hair looks a little different today. Yes, because I know I'm going to get questions. I got kind of bored with my hairstyle and decided to do something a little bit different. So back to the whole whatever. That's what happens in your late 50s and your hair doesn't really do what you'd like it to anymore. You kind of keep experimenting until something clicks with you. And then, a year or two later, you're kind of like, all right, I'm bored with that. Let's try something else. And usually there's not much else you can do, right? So I'm back to this. Maybe at some point I'll grow it back again. Probably not. I think I'm kind of past that at this point. But anyway, yeah, that's that. So just so you know. Anyway, visit us on the web at www.seatranquility.org. We're on Facebook. We're on YouTube all together all the damn time. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And click on that notification bell so you get alert of all of our content as it posts. And please do hit the like button before you leave. Also down below we got the links to our Ko-Fi page for channel donations as well as our merch page. So thanks in advance for all of your support there. And tune in tonight. We got the Hudson Valley Squares coming back at you after a couple of weeks off. We will be talking about our favorite albums from 1991. That's happening tonight. Stay tuned also for lots of other stuff happening this week. Of course, we've got Wednesday is new album review day. Still got a bunch of other stuff sitting here. Got new Dozer, got new Soft Machine, new Frank Zappa live archival stuff, new Eloy, new Anubis Gate, Big Train, all sorts of other stuff. Still got a big stack here. I'm going to try and get to as much as I can over the next 2 to 3 weeks to kind of get caught up so I don't have this big, this stack of shit sitting here that I'm stressing about bringing to you guys, right? Because when that goes down, I can kind of listen to other things. It's not this constant kind of absorbed stuff that I want to talk about, or brand new things. It's like it's good, but I like when it's manageable. Maybe 3 to 5 at any given time, but 15 to 20, like it's been. It's just like, it's daunting. So, anyway, stay tuned tomorrow for pick number 14. Till then, I am Pete Pardo. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you tonight on the Hudson Valley Squares. All right, take care. Bye bye.